Good evening, all of you. Hope you all enjoyed listening to the music. This is one of the best way to motivate yourself and start with some good energetic songs like this. Jai Ho. There's a playlist with me, Asha. So we'll be playing these songs so as to get into the mode and be a more energetic in the class, though you all are. Now here we begin with the day 4 of our class for direct taxation final lectures. To continue with yesterday's topic first, and then I will start with the AMT. Okay. I'm doing revision right now of yesterday's topic. If you have any doubt, ask me. Otherwise, directly already we have made columns also for the second problem. First is already solved yesterday. Hope you all have watched the video which is just uploaded in the app also. And along with that, all the heads of income, agricultural income, slab rates, 11 videos are uploaded already for revision of all the intertopics, which is very, very important. Today, the problem which I am doing, there are some provisions related to salary covered under Gratuity Act. So maybe if you don't remember the limit, just do the calculation. When you watch the revision videos, it will be clear to you. Okay. Any doubts are there, we are connected through chat box. Okay. So use that. Let me start with the revision. 115 BAC is also called as alternative tax regime. This is started from the year 2021, wherein instead of paying tax as per your normal tax rate, you can go for this as an option. Who can opt for it? Individual and HUF. Okay. Tax rates are different from what we did yesterday. That is above 5 lakh to 10 lakh, 20%, 10 lakh above 30%. Here above 15 lakh, it is 30%. Because 250 to 5 lakh, 5%, 5 lakh to 750, 10%, 750 to 10 lakh, 15. As and how your income is increasing by 250, your tax rate is increasing by 5%. Okay. Now, if you are going for alternative tax regime, then alternative minimum tax, another scheme is there that is not applicable for you. And even if you are paying the tax here, you can claim a rebate if your income is less than equal to 5 lakh for up to rupees 12,500 in the tax. Special incomes are taxable at special rates. These are all your normal rates. And most important part I wanted to discuss here was no additional benefit is given to senior citizen 3 lakh, super senior citizen 5 lakh. No, it's the same. Now, while you calculate the tax for this and up to 15 lakh, 30% tax is not there. Above 15 lakhs, you need to forego few exemptions and deductions. So what is the list now I'm discussing is this you cannot take. For example, leave travel concession allowed twice in 4 calendar years, not allowed. HRA deduction, rent paid minus 10% and all not allowed. Whatever HRA you are getting, fully it will be taxable under income from salary. Okay. Special allowances, education allowance exempt 100 per month, hostel expenditure 300. Those exemptions will not be allowed. All allowances will fully be taxable except handicapped person transport allowance, what we are giving per month, it is still exempt up to 2,400. Okay. Daily allowance of MPs and MLAs becomes taxable. Exemption in respect of income of minor child, you will not get up to 1500 per child. Tax holiday, you will not get. I told you many things in a linked way yesterday. Again, I want to revise. MPs and MLAs salary allowance, if taxable, it will be taxable in income from other sources. You get tax holiday if your unit is located in special economic zone for the first 15 years of your business. First 5 years, 100% exempt. Next 5 years, 50%. Next, I say, it is so on. But then under section 10AA, no exemption you will get if you go for alternative tax regime. Standard deduction, which is given up to 50,000, you will not get. Yesterday, I have written all this. Entertainment allowance, which is given to government employees, you will not get. Profession tax, what you pay, you get a deduction, you will not get. Now, interest on loan in respect of self-occupied property. If it is a self-occupied property, then generally housing loans interest is deductible, and so we always have a loss under self-occupied property. You're not allowed to show loss. And let out and deemed let out, you can show loss, dear students, but it is to be set off only mutually, not with other heads. I want to repeat, house property loss cannot be set off with other heads. Coming to business head, additional depreciation you cannot deduct. If it is a manufacturing company and if you purchase plant and machinery, 20% additional depreciation over and above 15% normal depreciation was allowed, but it will not be allowed. I'm going little quick because I explained it for 1 hour yesterday in depth. I hope it's clear and you all were there yesterday, right? Scientific research, no deduction will be allowed. 35AD specified businesses, no deduction. Agricultural projects, no deduction. Family pension, 15,000 or 1/3, whichever is lower is deductible, that you will not get. ATC to ATU, no deductions you will get except ATJJA and ATCCD, that is National Pension Scheme. Okay, right? Because business had scientific research, additional depreciation, 35D, these deductions are not allowed. Because of this deduction, if you have got loss in earlier year, that loss you cannot set off in 115 BAC. Is this clear to all of you? Right? Okay. Additional depreciation related loss you cannot set off. Okay. Now, those who are not having business income, every year they can decide whether they want to go for the old scheme normal tax rate or whether they want to go for 115 BAC new tax rates. They can decide every year while filing the return. If you are having business income, you need to decide for once, and if you opt in, you cannot opt out. If you opt out for lifetime, you cannot opt in for 115 BAC. Coming to deduction of the TDS. Now, what is the rule? The employer is confused. For you employee, shall I deduct tax as per old or new? So employee will give a declaration in the prescribed form that please deduct my TDS as per the new tax regime or as per the old, whatever. And the employer will deduct accordingly for the whole year. While filing the return, can the employee change the option? Answer is yes, if he is not having business income. Okay. And with this, let me share with all of you notebook where we have solved yesterday this problem. See, normal tax may you have given ATC car deduction and all, and you have calculated the tax as per the normal rate plus surcharge and ESES. Here, special rate, surcharge and ESES. Okay. So conclusion is, see, even though in normal, dear students, you all have taken deduction yesterday, PPF and all, and in this you have not taken, but still the tax is low, 1,98,000 change, and here it is 226. So definitely Mr. Akhil should go for this option, but then he has to continue. Akhil should continue with the new tax regime because he's having business income. Once he comes out, he will not be able to go in for 115 BAC, as long as he is having business income. So tuck, 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 10 minutes. We have done all the revision. Yesterday's problem, I want to start and continue. We would have finished that actually yesterday only. But okay, we got little delayed. Now first you all ask your doubts. All of you. Anyone is having any doubt in yesterday's class? Are you all, dear students, sparing at least 10 to 15 minutes to go through the class, whatever we have done? This is not my dialogue. This is my teachers telling to me. One second. It is scientifically proved. I can also prove for you all. Kya pata hai? When you see a movie, what happens instead of reading a book? If you see a movie, till the next 24 hours, the scenes, the dialogue, the dresses, important songs, you know, they are flashing in your mind. Yes or no? Night you see a web series and sleep, morning you wake up and you're thinking about the web series. So this is scientifically proved because that goes in your subconscious mind. Now you're listening with your conscious mind. So whenever a teacher teaches, lot of explanation and add-ons, what I do in the live class is going in your mind. So within 24 hours, if you read it, at least at home, you just go through what is done in the class. Within 24 hours, definitely you will learn and you will remember at a faster pace. Yes. And one more technique I have evolved, I'll share it with all of you if you want to apply. This I've shared it with my inter students. Whenever I teach, I give them booster notes. And of course, there are some theories also, like capital gain I was teaching. So 3 points to remember, reference to valuation officer and all. So I told them, whenever you feel like, and if you feel it is interesting, you know, we have voice recorder in our phone. I used to do it with a Walkman in Hamare Zamane mein, 95 when I was studying inter. And I got exemption in the first attempt in taxation and accounts board. Accounts I got 95, taxation I got 82. It was only because I used to record my own voice in Walkman and I used to record the revision points, like how I did revision in 10 minutes now. I know you all don't want to become teachers like me. Nahi banna hai, aapka aim aur hai. Keep good goal for yourself, no problem. Can you just put the gist revision or some theory you are reading in SFM, SCM, just record in your own voice, and then whenever you are traveling or standing in the queue of your college to submit some form or somewhere where you cannot study, just put your headphones and listen to your own voice, and you will develop that passion for that subject and you will learn it thoroughly. Try this, apply it, and message me. Okay? Right. Yes. All clear? Shall we take up the problem then? Yeah. We have taken yesterday a very simple problem where all heads of income was given. Now this problem number 1 is related to one employee who is retiring in December. So we have taken 9 months salary and he's getting house rent allowance, gratuity, leave salary, and some business loss. So I clearly said that 1 and 3 are not friends. Unki dosti nahi hai. Con 1 salary head, con 3 business head. Salary and business head don't talk to each other. Okay, so you cannot set off business loss with salary. Ma'am, can we set off salary loss? Salary mein loss hi nahi aata na. From gross salary you get just one peanuts deduction, which is 50,000 and nothing. So there's no question of having loss under the head salary. And he invested 115 ppf. We have already drawn the columns. All of you were there yesterday, huh? Are you ready to start the problem with me? We have written basic salary also, 3,60,000, 40,000 into 9 months. Carefully, 9 months. Why? Because he is retiring. Now, he was paid salary of 40,000 per month and HRA 10,000 into 9. Now, if he is going for alternative tax regime, HRA 10,000 into 9, 90,000 is taxable. But in normal, you get a deduction for the HRA, which below the problem we will work out in working note 1. House rent allowance exempt. Write down, dear students. Everyone is having this format, half-page format, which I made yesterday. Basic HRA, gratuity, leave, salary, gross. Right. If you can put some responses in the chat box, would be glad. समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं? चलो. House rent allowance is exempt. Thank you, thank you. Under section 10(13)(a). Now, how much it is exempt? Definition of salary. Again, definition of salary. I have made a video in the tax concept videos that if you watch today for 5 minutes, your logics will be clear. What is the definition of salary for HRA? So basic DA commission. In this problem, DA is not there, commission is not there. So I will just take basic salary. This is 3,60,000. Now first is rent paid. You can write along with me. Rent paid minus 10% of the basic salary. So how much rent is paid is given in the problem. 13,000 per month into 9 months. And 10% of the basic salary, 3,60,000. So how much is it coming? 13,000 into 9. 1,17,000 minus 36,000. How much is it coming? 81,000. Rent paid minus 10% of salary is the first thing you all should calculate. Okay. Second is where the person is residing. 50% in case of metro cities, 40% in case of other cities. Okay, nothing is given. We'll take it 50%, assuming he stays in the metro. This calculation you will understand if you revise the salary chapter. 50% of the basic salary, that is 3,60,000 ka 50%, that is 1,80,000 is the second bit. Now the third bit. What is the third bit? Rent paid minus 10% of salary, 50% of the basic salary, and third is actual HRA received. What is the house rent allowance received in the problem? 90,000, 10,000 into 9 months. Are you able to pick up the problem? If you're just copying from the screen, it will be difficult. When I'm reading the problem, you read the problem. When I'm writing, you write. Now, least is deductible. Least is deductible. So which one is least? 81,000 is deductible. So now look at the screen. HRA received is 90,000 less exempt under section 10(13)(a). 81,000 taxable HRA 9,000. Only in case of normal tax, huh? If you go for 115 BAC, no deduction. Rent paid minus 10% of salary, 50% of the basic salary, actual HRA, least is exempt. So taxable is 9,000. Finished writing? I'm waiting. If you're writing, finish and put me a message. Finished? 9,000 is the taxable HRA. Okay, right. No one should take the screenshot. I'm telling you, you are wasting your time and money both. If you're thinking that chalo thoda sun lenge, thoda screenshot le lenge, mat karo. Thank you so much. All of you are saying done, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I trust that you all have finished writing the HRA. You know why, dear students? Because 3 घंटे का paper लिखना है ना आपको. Offline exam hai. 9,000. Now coming to gratuity, we will calculate in working note 2. Working note 2, Read the problem with me for gratuity point number C. His retirement gratuity received was 6 lakhs. Okay. So write down gratuity received, outer column 6 lakhs, inner column mein we will calculate least of the is exempt. He was not covered under the payment of the gratuity act. So you have to take average salary then. Less exempt. Gratuity is exempt under section 10(10), least of the following, lower or least of the following. First bit, actual gratuity received. How much is the actual gratuity received? 6 lakhs. Second is government limit. For lifetime, the government limit is 20 lakhs, dear students. Ma'am, but I have availed gratuity with other employee earlier year after working 6 years, 2 lakh rupees. And you took exemption, dear students, 2 lakh. This is asked in MCQ, what I'm saying. I'm repeating. With some other employee, you worked for 6 years. When you retired from there, he gave you 2 lakh gratuity. You claimed exemption of 2 lakh. Then government limit will become 18 lakhs for you right now. Is this clear to all of you? For government limits are only government limits are only 20 lakhs for the lifetime. Right now we are taking 20 lakhs because nothing given. And now you have to take average salary. Average salary of half month, 15 by 15 days or half month you can take, multiplied by number of years completed. Are you all with me? Matlab, the number of years you have given the service for every year, half month's average salary of 10 months. So average salary, read the problem, C bit second line and pick up the figure from there, not from the screen. 37,500 is given ready, 15 by 30. And they said he has worked for 25 years and 9 months. So how many completed years? 25 years. Ma'am, 9 months, can we round off to 26? No. Why? Because he is not covered under payment of gratuity. If he is covered, you can take 25 years, 9 months as 26 years. Read the problem. He is not covered by payment of gratuity. So only completed years you will take. 37,500 into 15 by 30 or half you can do into 25. 4,68,750. Done. So least is exempt. So how much is exempt? 468,750. What is the taxable gratuity? Taxable gratuity kitna hai? 13 lakh 12,000. Oh, sorry. 1 lakh. Sorry. 1 lakh 31,250. Taxable gratuity is 131,250. And is it all clear to all of you? Actual gratuity received, government limit, average salary, and taxable gratuity. Nice. All right. So we will write here how much is the gratuity, taxable gratuity, 1,31,250. Even if he is going for new regime, gratuity deduction is allowed. What is not allowed? Standard deduction, leave salary, profession tax allowances. Gratuity deduction is allowed at both old and new scheme. Is my speed fine? That's why I didn't do it in rush yesterday. Thoda acha problem hai. Exactly same problem. And if this comes in exam, the weightage is going to be 8 to 10 marks. because it has income and tax calculation, so they will not ask you for 5 marks like that. Chalo, leave salary. Working note 3. Leave salary calculate karenge. What is the meaning of leave salary? You have worked on paid holidays, and for that paid salary they give you when you leave the organization. Some leaves they lapse, some are carry forward, and some are paid at the time of retirement. So how much is the leave salary received? D point saath mein padho. Again, like this only I am doing. 5,15,000. Leave salary received is 5,15,000. Okay. Chalo, saath mein. Now, he had accumulated a leave of 15 days per annum. 15 days per annum he had accumulated, and a sum of 5,15,000 was received by him. His average salary you have to take is 37,500. Okay, right? And government limit for the leave salary is how much? 3 lakhs. Okay, right. So now for every month, you have to take half month's salary for jitne, years, completed years. I'll tell you, rather than saying orally, I'll write it. First is actual leave salary. You have to take the least of the 4 bits. So what is actual leave salary? 5,15,000. Second is government limit. Dear students, for gratuity, government limit is 20 lakhs. For leave salary, it is 3 lakhs. Third bit is average salary of 10 months. Average salary of 10 months. So 37,500 is average salary for 10 months. That comes to 3,75,000. And now they said 15 days per year. Maximum leave salary allowed is 30 days for every completed year. But the company here is giving 15 days. So you take 15 days. 37,500 for full month into 15 by 30. Are you all with me? Half month salary is given as leave salary for 15 days. 15 days leave salary is given as per the problem per annum. T-bit. Many of you must be doing it after a long time. 2 minutes, dear students. Look at the screen. 5 minutes se kuch late nahi hoga. 15 days per annum for period of service. And how many years are over? 25 years. We will not take the fraction. Are you all with me? So ऐसे हम कितने years का लेंगे? 25 years. If you want, you can write years. So 37,500 into 15 by 30 into 25. 468,750. Least is exempt. So least is coming to how much? 3 lakh. So what is the taxable leave salary? Both normal and all, you will get the exemption. 2,15,000. Unmute and ask your doubts. Put it in chat box. Take full benefit of live class. Your focus and quality will be different rather than taking recording. And our group is also very nice. So many of you are doing your internship. So many of you are doing job. So keep sharing your doubts in the group also. It's not only teacher should clear it. When you are clearing doubt for your friend, which you know thoroughly, it's all with I motive. I motive. You will learn it repeatedly better and you will perform super well in your exam. Hai na? So do help each other in team. 2,15,000. I'm writing at both places. Normal also and here also. So here we finished filling up the figures. Now we'll complete one by one. So what is your gross salary, dear students? 360 plus HRA 9,000, 131, 250 and 2,15,000. How much is it coming? $7 lakh. Normal वाला कितना आ रहा है? Yes. 7,50,250. Standard deduction we will allow 50,000. So 665, 250. And same as your GTI, gross total income. Ma'am, taxable salary, gross total income. Why? Because there are no other heads of income. Now under section ATC, PPF deduction is given. PPF का ना deduction मिलता है कितना? He has invested in PPF. How much? $1,50,000. 1,50,000. ATC ka upper limit, PPF, NSC, tuition fees, all put together is 1,50,000. So what is the income? 5,15,250. Can we come down after the working notes? Jaldi se. Yeah. Working note number क्या चल रहा है? Though this is your main answer, but it looks nice if you write working note, continue करके working note. Tax calculation or computation of tax. Divide into two. Normal rates. What is the normal income? TI I am writing 515, 250. Minus the basic exemption 250 tax rate and tax. So basic exemption to kuch bhi nahi hai. Next 2,50,000. I hope the very first class is clear. 5%, 12,500. And on the balance 115,250. 115,250 into 20%. 23,050. So what is the tax? 23,050 plus 12,500. 35,550 plus ESES is 4%. 1422. Yes, you all can give answer faster than me. First 250 is nil, next 250 is 5%.
15,250, I think.
Somewhere I did wrong. Oh, I took 1,15,000. It's only 15,000, na, above 5 lakh.
Yes.
Are you all doing the calculation with me? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Today voice is low or what? Just wait 1 second. मुझे ही आप सबकी आवाज ना इतनी कम आ रही है. 1 minute. Huh? Please keep doing the calculation till then I'll again check the audio setting. Can someone say a little louder so I'll come to know whether audio setting is correct or not? Okay. You all can hear me clearly, louder?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Good to hear that. So what I did was by mistake 5 lakh ke above it was only 15 to 250 into 20%. So this comes to 3050 plus 12,500 15,550 into 4%. 622 is the ESS, and tax payable under normal regime comes to
16,172.
yeah, right. Thank you for the answer. I hope it's clear. It's a nice problem. Exactly like this you can expect problem from alternative tax regime. आजकल बहुत पूछ रहे हैं ये और MCQs या कहीं ना कहीं. चलो. Now coming to our other income. Yeah, 115 BAC. Gross salary is coming to how much? Calculate. 360 plus 90,000 plus 131,250 plus 2,15,000. Leave salary and all that is same. 796,250. Again, standard deduction you will not get. So it's 796,250. Again, PPF deduction you will not get. So again, it is 796,250. So 796,250 pe we will calculate the tax. Total income 796,250. Here, basic exemption 250. Again, nil. Okay. On the next, 2,50,000. 5%, 12,500. On the next, 2,50,000. 10%, 25,000. On the next, 750 ho gaya. Now above 750 it is how much? 46,250. First 250 nil, next 250 5%, next 250 10%, and next 46,250 it is 15%. 6,938 plus 25,000 plus 12,500. 44438 into 4%. 1,778. Don't do rounding off of every tax and ESS and all. Final tax will only be rounded off. 44438. So this is like 46,216 rounded off to. Rounded off here 16,172. 70 will become 70 and 16 will become 220. Yes, very good, very good. Good answers are coming in the chat box. 46, 220. So which one is good? Can you give your advice to Mr. X? Which one is good? Normal tax regime, yes. And can he change it every year? That's my question. The next question is, okay, normal tax is good. Old tax is good. But can he change it every year? Answer is yes. Because he's not having business income. Old business loss is there. But right now, if he's not having business income, he can change. Chalo, first point, write down. Conclusion. Mr. X should opt for normal tax rate method. Old scheme. As tax is lower in, as tax is lower. As tax is lower here. Second point I want all of you to write down, please. Likho. Business loss rupees 80,000 cannot be set off against salary income. business loss 80,000 cannot be set off against salary income. That's all for this problem. ठीक है? Shall we close this topic? All clear to all of you? I have not practiced in problem that adjustment, but house property, I gave you example. H1 house, there is loss. H2 house, there is profit. You can do the set off. But house property loss, you cannot bring it and set off in other heads. Is that clear to all of you? So you need to take care of that point also. Chalo. Shall we begin with the next topic? That is what is actually today's class. Continued with that. Now, before I start that, let me make one thing clear. So now, if you are an individual, how you are paying the tax? Normal tax rate. Or you are going for alternative tax regime, you have a choice here. You have third more option, which is not a choice, but it is a compulsion if some conditions are satisfied. And name of the topic is AMT, alternative minimum tax. Minimum tax which individual HUF, AOP, BOI, AJP should pay. Why I am taking all this together? Ma'am, last 3-4 days you are teaching all the tax rates, all khichdi, biryani, jo banana hai bana lo. Confuse ho ki kitna ho jaoge? How much you'll get confused? Individual HUF, you can go for old rates. Individual HUF, you can go for new tax regime. Individual HUF, if 3 conditions are satisfied, you have to pay minimum this much tax. So that's what is alternative minimum tax. It's very, very simple. Problems are also very easy. Let us begin with that. The name exactly similar to AMT. What we are doing now, we will do MAT, minimum alternative tax, which is applicable to company. So AMT is like minimum tax. See what is happening. Few of the SSCs, individual HUF, they are availing huge deductions, exemption under section 10AA, SEZ wala, ya 35 AD. And because of that, they are ending up paying zero tax. Now you say, ma'am, that's why we are giving them tax holiday. No? Yeah, right. But then government is saying, okay, 30% is the tax, but minimum some tax you should pay. So that minimum tax you have to pay, that is called as alternative minimum tax. Now, what are the conditions, to whom it is applicable? All that is given here in detail. This problem we are not doing, not required to do so much in detail. Chalo. Yeah, there are some knock-knock conditions. If they are satisfied, you should go for alternative tax regime. Income Tax Act contains pro-linked and investment-linked deductions or profit-linked deductions in order to encourage investment. What are profit-linked deductions? ATI-A, ATI-B, investment-linked deductions, hai na? So taxpayers who are eligible to claim deductions end up paying no tax, though they are capable of paying higher tax. 35 AD, because you are doing specified business of warehouse and fertilizers and 2-star and above hotel and multi-speciality hospital, you are taking capital expenditure also as deduction in P&L. So capital expenditure is so huge, so there's a loss under business head and you end up paying zero tax. So no tax or marginal income tax they are paying. It has to be kept in mind that government also needs regular consistent income tax flow. Okay. Hence, in order to ensure payment of reasonable tax by zero tax paying concept, they have started with this. This is applicable for inter and final, all the students. Alternative minimum tax. Now, what it is? This is applicable to all the SSCs other than company. Why, dear students, other than company? Because company ke liye kya applicable hai? MAT. What are we doing right now? AMT. Under section 115 JC. MAT, I will teach you, the section is 115 JB, which is applicable only to companies. This is other than companies. So can I write, dear students, other than company means individual, HUF, AOP, BOI, AJP, firm, LLP, all the type of persons discussed in section 231. Section 2 or clause 31 में जो discuss किए हैं. So it is applicable. Who has claimed deductions under section 80H to 80 RRB? Income related deduction or section 10AA export related exemption or section 35AD specified business. Clear है सबको? If you are going for any one of this, you will claim, what you will claim? Exemption. The provision shall not apply to individual or HUF or AOP or BOI, whether incorporated or not, or an AJP, if adjusted total income does not exceed 20 lakhs. What is adjusted total income? I'll tell you. But mark it very, very important for MCQs. In fact, these both points, ये पूछते हैं, bids बना के पूछते हैं. If MCQ, if individual HUF, AOP, BOI, if their adjusted total income is less than or up to 20 lakhs, then AMT is not applicable. Ma'am, what about firm and LLP? Firm and LLP के case में it is applicable. Exception is not applicable to firm and LLP means 20 lakhs limit is not applicable. Firm and LLP, you have to apply alternative minimum tax and come se come 18.5% what they say you have to pay. That means AMT is applicable on LLP firm claiming deduction under aforesaid section, even though adjusted total income does not exceed 20 lakhs. I want to repeat, AMT is applicable to individual HUF, AJP, AOP, BOI only if their adjusted total income, I call it as ATI, exceeds 20 lakhs. For LLP firm, compulsory. Now, how this scheme works is, compute your regular income tax and along with the surcharge, he says pura. Now, compute adjusted total income. What is adjusted total income? In your total income, have you availed deduction under 80H to 80 RRB, 80 IA, IB, handicrafts, export, all that? Then add back. Deductions under 35AD, specified businesses, if you have availed 35AD deduction, if you avail, your profit is coming down, add back. But if you add back 35AD, if there is any capital expenditure, at least you will be allowed depreciation, no? Because you add back. I'll tell you one example for this and it will be clear. And deduction under section 10AA also add back. So if you add all these three, what you get is called as adjusted total income. And if you're adjusted, if your CDE, if all this is zero, then AMT ye chapter mein entry nahi lena. When will you check AMT in exam? Ma'am, how do we come to know that we have to apply AMT and solve the problem? If you have taken any deduction under 80H, not 80C to 80U, 80H to 80 RRB, so all income related to deductions, or 35AD or section 10AA related to export. If F, that is adjusted total income, does not exceed 20 lakhs, then these provisions are not applicable in case of same point is repeated. Now, on adjusted total income, how much tax you have to pay? Minimum 18.5% and add surcharge and ESS if applicable. Now, you are liable to pay either normal tax after availing all the deduction and exemption and 80 RRB and all, your normal tax, step 1 or step 3, whichever is higher. Clear? This is called as G bit. यहाँ पे missing है, यहाँ लिखा है G. So if income tax liability, whichever is higher, so suppose your normal tax is coming to 20 rupees, but if you add back, you are ending up paying 35. So you have to pay 35 tax, and because your normal tax is 20, but you are paying minimum 35 rupees, 18.5% tax on this, 15 rupees is the extra tax which you have paid. You can take a credit, carry forward it for 15 coming years to set off. Two problems I'll work out and it will be very clear to you, but are the provisions clear? This part I want to explain. 35 AD with an example. Let us do it in notebook. इसको करते हैं साथ में. I'll take a new page because we are doing alternative minimum tax in your regular notebook, not booster notebook. Write down this example. If plant and machinery and computer purchased for specified business under section 35 AD. Specified business के लिए just plant and machinery ले लेते हैं, computer की जरूरत नहीं है. Plant and machinery purchased for specified business 35 AD. Rupees 50,000. Now, suppose your business income is 80,000 less deduction under section 35 AD. 35 AD specified business revenue as well as capital expenditure is fully claimed. So plant and machinery is depreciation nahi, pura plant and machinery is allowed to be deducted. Now what is your taxable BI business income? 30,000. ये आपका normal is over. Yeah, is this clear till this point? Your business income is 80,000, but if for 35 AD, if you have purchased plant and machinery, computer, laptop, any asset, whole of the expenditure is allowed directly in the P&L account as revenue, except cost of land. So now your business income is 30,000. Now, if you want to calculate adjusted total income, they said in business income. Now I'm writing part 2 of this. Computation of adjusted total income. Always I get feedback that these examples make the main problem very clear and you don't make conceptual mistake in the exam. So I hope you all are writing this. Running notebook, jahan problem solve karoge wahi likho. Computation of adjusted total income. Start with business income 30,000. Add back. Have you availed any chapter 6A deduction? ATH ke baad add back. Have you availed section 10 AA deduction? Add back. Or if you have availed 35 AD deduction, add back. What is your adjusted total income? 80,000. But now, dear students, listen carefully. If you have added back the plant and machinery, you are saying no. In adjusted total income, capital expenditure of 35 AD is not allowed. Revenue capital 35 AD allowed hi nahi hai. Add back. So now what you are getting? Adjusted total income 80,000. Can you at least claim depreciation on the plant and machinery? Answer is yes. On 50,000 plant and machinery, 15% depreciation will be allowed and your correct adjusted total income is 72,500. I've just taken simple figures. And now on 72,500, how much AMT you have to pay? 18.5%. And compare it with your regular tax and pay this. Shall I solve this as an example problem? Yahan tak likh liya? Anyone wants any revision or anything not clear, because I'm trying to include the whole problem. as you all want to become CMAs, some CAs, जो भी, तो मेरा भी एम है कि मुझे ऑथर बनना है, बुक पब्लिश करनी है मेरे नाम से. So I can just go on adding option 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and make 1 by 10 problem. What was your regular business income? 80,000. 35D के बाद 30,000. And you are an individual. What is your adjusted total income? Add back. But when you add back capital expenditure, you can avail depreciation, because depreciation is allowed. No, it is mandatory to claim under section 32. Ma'am, then why didn't you claim in option 1? I want all of you to write this as option 1. This is your option 2. Why didn't I claim depreciation? Because I allowed the whole capital expenditure. Then on the same, I cannot claim depreciation. No? If any capital assets, full cost is allowed as scientific research as 35D, on the same, you cannot claim depreciation. Clear? So now what is adjusted total income? 72,500. Now AMT to be paid. 72,500 into 18.5%. Minimum इतना तो पे करना ही है आपको. 13,430. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the calculation. That encourages a teacher that you all are responsive. Education says add to it 4%. 537. 13,413 plus 537. 13,950. Yes. 13,950. This is the AMT you have to pay. Now I want all of you to write what is normal tax? Nil. Why nil? Because individual has got basic exemption up to 2,50,000. And the normal income is how much? Business income after availing 35AD. It is total income is 30,000 less than basic exemption. So normal tax is nil. And how much tax you have to pay now? Minimum. Government is saying kam se kam thoda to tax pay karo, 18.5%. I don't know why all these, like first they give emotional deductions, then they again say no, minimum. I think maybe because people must be manipulating and taking these deductions. The third step is tax credit. How much tax credit you will get? 13,950. This can be carried forward for next 15 years to set off. Whenever your normal tax is coming more than AMT, you can set off. Shall I add on some more options? Is this way of learning clear? I really enjoyed Sir Per Bina ka teaching. There is no problem. I'm going on adding on adjustments and creating problem for you all. What is the minimum tax you had to pay this year, dear students? 13,950. Normal taxes? Nil. This tax credit you can carry forward. For how many years to be set off? 15 years. Now put a line across. Say next year. Next year, normal tax is coming to 13,000. Normal tax is coming to 13,000. And alternative minimum tax is coming to 6,000. So you have to pay whichever is higher. Minimum to 6,000 hai. But if your normal tax is higher, so higher you will pay. Higher tax to be paid. How much, dear students? 13,000. Now can I set off brought forward tax credit? Yes. How much? How much? Here is the pitfall. वंडरला अभी नहीं जाना है, एग्जाम के बाद जाएंगे. कोई वंडरला की स्लाइड में नहीं गिरेंगे. वंडरला से कोई दुश्मनी नहीं है, कोई भी वाटर पार्क में नहीं गिरना है. Yeah, jokes are in Hindi. Class is completely in English. Tell me, how much to set off the tax credit? Can I set off full 13,000 and nil tax? No, dear. That's what is the pitfall. You have 13,000 credit, but minimum 6,000. So you have to pay, no? 6,000 you have to pay. So how much you can set off? Only 5,000. How much tax you have to be paid? 6,000. Are you getting or not? Alternative minimum tax is the tax which you have to pay. So maximum how much you can set off? 5,000. Now, how much tax credit I will set off? I will carry forward. How much tax credit abhi tak tha? 13
8,950.
minus 6,000. Sorry, 5,000. 5,000 you have used, no? 5,000 credit you have used. If you want, write down. And still you have credit of 8,950 to be carried forward for next 14 years. And so on, the story will go on. In fact, the chapter is over. But I'll add section 10AA. Section 10AA separately 5 marks questions are asked, which I'm doing it with this only. With AMT only, I'm taking section 10AA also.
Ma'am, please repeat the set of concept now.
Yeah, set of concept. I'll repeat once. Yeah, how 5,000, that also I'll make you write. First tell me, till here is it clear?
Yes.
Your AMT tax is 13,950, but your regular tax is nil because your regular income was only 30,000 after availing 3580. So you at least you have to pay 13,950 minimum alternative tax and carry forward for next 5 years. Now next year, your normal tax is 13,000. Your AMT is 6,000. If your AMT is 6,000 and your normal tax is 13,000, then higher of the two you have to pay. So you have to pay 13,000. If AMT is more, pay AMT. Here normal tax is more, pay normal tax. In normal tax, you can set off the brought forward credit. 5,000 kaise aaya? Because your AMT is 6,000. Ma'am, my tax credit is 13,950. Why can't I set off full 13,000? Answer is because minimum alternative minimum tax 6,000. So those who are asking me, how did you get 13 is the tax which you are liable to pay. 6,000 is the alternative minimum tax you have to pay. So how much you can set off tax credit? 5,000. Pehle yahan tak clear hai? Is it clear for everyone now? 13,000 is your tax payable, but AMT minimum you have to pay 6,000 tax. So how much brought forward tax credit you can put here? 5,000. Now, what was your brought forward till last year? 13,950. How much you have already set off, finished? Bye-bye. 5,000. Class not bye-bye. Only this tax is bye-bye. Still you have 8,950. I have already printed many examples which I'll make clear from the screen I'm sharing. Abhi ye clear hai ya nahi? This is a beautiful way of learning the AMT concept. We have not yet done any problem. Yeah, any doubt? Put it in the chat box. Ask if you have any doubt.
13,000 minus 6,000.
Yeah. How you got 5,000 is 13 minus 6,000.
7,000, no, madam.
Am I doing some mistake in the calculation?
13 minus 6 is 7,000, no, madam.
13,000. Yeah, I was doing orally, literally. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Please change it. Really sorry. Calculation mistakes are not allowed, Dipti ma'am. Thank you for reminding the calculation. Yeah, sure. This reminds me of my weakness, decimal and maths, That's why calculator in front. After 10th in Maharashtra, there was no option for maths, economics, commerce. So we had to take CEC. तब से जो maths छूट गया ना, दोस्ती ही नहीं हो रही maths से. So now this will also change, dear students. If I have already set off this 7,000, if I have already set off, this will also change. 13,950 minus 7,000. 6,950. Okay. Yes, thank you for sharing all the calculations. Shall we start with the problems? Is the concept clear? No, you go on adding all the adjustments, and in one problem you can cover up so many things. Chalo, coming back to our format. I'm printing the format because it's given, but I don't understand format. If you work out properly with your steps, understand and do know, you need not mug up these steps. Step 1 is regular income, regular tax with surcharge and ESES. Marginal relief was without ESES. Huh? After marginal relief, we took ESES. Here directly and compute adjusted total income that we have taken. So add back any of the three deductions, you get adjusted total income 18.5%. Adjusted total income shall be deemed to be the total income. Tax liability is 18.5% plus surcharge and ESES. However, if the unit is located in IFSC, popularly known as International Financial Service Center. Okay. International Financial Service Center may, if your unit is located, then instead, International Financial Service Center, what is this IFSC, These are like a kind of banks which are set up in the SEZ. In SEZ, what you are doing, dear students? You are exporting goods and services. So your money will come in foreign currency. But then you are in India, na? Your SEZ is in India only. So money is coming from foreign country in dollars, and you have to do all your expense, payment of salary, rent, everything in rupees. So you need a bank to convert your currencies, and that service is given by International Financial Service Center, IFSC bank. So if you're computing AMT for any IFSC, the rate will be taken as 9% instead of 18.5%. Clear? And a report of CA is required that you have calculated AMT and all properly. Other provisions of advance tax. So, imagine, please, all of you, please come to this case. You all know that if you are required to pay advance tax in 4 installments, 15% and 45% and 75% and 100%. So now look at this case, this example. This is about me. Dipti Chheda ma'am said that my business income is 30,000. No, basic exemption se kam hai. I will not pay advance tax. But you have to be very careful. If you know that your minimum you have to pay this much tax and your tax liability is coming, then you have to pay advance tax. In short, very important question for MCQ. SSC who is going for AMT, can he say, I didn't knew till March that minimum I have to pay this tax and so I didn't pay advance tax? Answer is no. You know it. AMT is very well applicable. Anyhow, you are paying advance tax on estimated income basis. So your CA can do the calculation and you need to pay your advance tax. So very important point this is that advance tax is applicable. Okay. Right. Now, this is already a solved question from your material only. But always when I do this class, students say, ma'am, can you cover up? Some of you were saying, no, material is important part. Are you covering up? So this is an example. Let us check it orally right now. Gross total income of Mr. Y is 15 lakh. ATC deduction 1 lakh, ATG, ATI. C and G is not a problem. You can avail. But if you have availed ATIG, while calculating adjusted total income, you have to add back this. So your normal income is 6 lakhs. On 6 lakhs, tax is 32,500. Shall we do it in calculator? मैं तो लिख के कर रही हूँ एक tax. Rest all you can do. अभी एक करेंगे. So on 6 lakhs, how will you calculate regular tax? How will you calculate? First 2.5 lakh, nil. Next 2.5 lakh, 12,500. Next 1 lakh, above 5 lakh, your total income is 6 lakhs. So on next 1 lakh, it's 20%. 20% comes to how much? 20,000. So 32,500. Are you all with me? What is your regular tax? 32,500. What is your adjusted total income? In total income, add back deduction, ATI, add back section 10AA, which is not there. Add back 35 AD. Okay? So here, your adjusted total income is 13,75,000. Will you apply AMT? Answer is no. Because for individuals and all, if the adjusted total income is less than 20 lakhs, AMT is not applicable. Adjusted total income is less than 20 lakhs. Now, Mr. X, 25 lakhs, 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 23 lakh. 23 lakhs per regular tax you can calculate at home, please. Now in calculator, 5 lakh. In 23 lakhs, the tax is coming to this. Now, what is adjusted total income? Again 23 lakhs. So here also AMT is not applicable. Why? Neither he got 3580, nor he took ATI series deduction, nor he took section 10AA. So why will you apply AMT? AMT tab apply hoga when your regular income and adjusted total income is different. Here it is same. Is my explanation clear or is it fast? You want more time? So pay the regular tax and on that ESS. Clear? Chalo. Third example, Mr. Y. 27 lakhs, 1 lakh, 8 lakh ATI ka deduction, 18 lakhs. 18 lakh pe regular tax you'll calculate at home, 352 aega. Please do check up with this. If you have any doubt, ask me. Now, in 18 lakhs, add back ATIE, 8 lakhs. So you're getting 26 lakhs. Now this is 26 lakhs adjusted total income. Will the AMT apply? Yes. On 26 lakhs, how much tax you have to pay? 18.5% tax. Karo. 26 lakhs into 18.5%. 481. And what is your regular tax? 352. Whichever is higher of regular tax. So 481 plus ESS you have to pay. Here he has calculated without ESS, but actually you have to calculate and compare with ESS only. It's just a solved old example. Now, firm 32 lakhs minus 1 lakh, 31 lakhs. 31 lakhs pay 30% tax. 30%, it's an LLP. And adjusted total income is same. No, don't apply AMT. Kuch kiya hi nahi. Neither he has taken 35AD, nor he has taken ATI series, nor he has taken that section 10AA. I am repeating at least 10 times because few things I have to explain, few things I have to make you learn. You know, thode cheezein chew karke kha jana hai. So it's one of the important thing all of you should remember. AMT is applicable if you take 35AD deduction, section 10AA exemption or ATI series deductions. Not applicable. Here LLP के case में applicable है. On 5 lakh 30% tax is 150. In 5 lakh add 2 lakh. So either regular taxes, dear students, regular taxes 5 lakh pay 30%. AMT is 7 lakh, pay 18.5%. Income is more, 7 lakh, but tax is 18.5%. Now, which one is you have to pay the tax? Regular tax, whichever is higher. So this is already a solved example. Any doubt here in the solved example? Ask please. Yes. Excuse me. Tax credit. You can carry forward for 15 assessment years succeeding this assessment year. So if your financial year is 21-22, after this next 15 years, it's not including this year, next 15 years you can set off. Okay. Tax credit allowed even if adjusted total income does not exceed 20 lakhs in the year of set off. Where you are trying to set off if your income does not exceed 20 lakhs, still set off is allowed. Okay. Yeah. Now see how the set off is done. That also I have given an example. Pay attention. Again, this is very good for MCQs. I have always made my material in such a way, past exam papers, your institute's material problem and weightage wise MCQ is also covered. So this is like MCQ wala. If you want to write down, ये बिल्कुल MCQ के लिए important है. देखो, AMT tax is 500. Regular tax is 1000. You have to pay 1000. Can you take credit of 500? No. When will you take credit, dear students? When your AMT is more than your regular tax. Clear? Now. Next year, your AMT is 2000. Regular tax is 1000. Which one you have to pay? AMT. Regular tax is 1000, but promise minimum you have to pay 18.5%. So you are paying 2000. 1000 can be carried forward for 15 years. Now next year, your AMT is 2500, but your regular tax is 5000. So pay regular tax. 5000 pura pay kar do. Yes. And now, can you set off this 1000 here? Yes, you can set off in 5000, 1000, and you are paying 4000. Check up and ask your doubts still here. Your regular tax is 5000, 1000 hai. Minimum you have to pay 2500 or regular tax, whichever is higher. So you are paying up regular tax. In regular tax, 1000. Set off is allowed and you end up paying 4000. Suppose if your credit is 3500, can you set off 3500 here? Answer is no, because minimum 2500 you have to pay the tax. So you can set off only 2500 and remaining one. This is what I made you solve in the notebook. Are these solved examples super clear to all of you? Yes. So more than 1 hour we are in front of the screen. Very, very quick break of 3 minutes and we'll be back with all your doubts. All AMT concept is over and just another half an hour quality good problems for section 10 AA and ANT. AMT combo, you know, this combo is like deadly combo. Nowadays, no one wants to have burger without Coke. है ना? Pizza burger के साथ Coke तो चाहिए. तो फिर किसी ने ना jumbo vada pav बनाया. You know, it's a chain of business. Jumbo vada pav with lassi. Vada pav is spicy, so you like something very cold, so lassi. So like that, AMT in itself is a concept. Section 10 AA is a separate concept. Just after the break, I'll explain. But section 10 AA and AMT mila ke they will ask you question. We'll just take it in a. Yes, so this is also a technique, you know, dear students, this is called as Pomodero Technique. When you study 45 minutes also, quality good studies, no distraction, keep your mobile in another room or with someone who can attend and you do quality good studies. Then take 7 to 10 minutes quality good break wherein you're not studying, not thinking of studies. म्यूजिक सुनना है, हवा खा के आना है, धूप खा के आना है, डांस कर लेना है, अगेन बैक. This is how if you do know, the quality will be great for your studies. Chalo. Now, AMT concept, what it is, that minimum 18.5% tax you have to pay on adjusted total income. Adjusted total income is your normal income. If you have availed section 10 AA exemption, add back. 3580, add back. But deduct the depreciation on the capital expenditure of 3580. And third one, which one? Section 10 AA, 3580, and one more. If you have availed the deduction, add it back. That is, yeah, deductions under ATI series and all, ATH to ATRRB ke beech mein. Okay, right? So they are all ATI series. And tax credit you can avail and carry forward for minimum. How many years? 15 years. Okay. Now I was explaining you with this the concept of section 10 AA. Section 10 AA, actually I missed. I'll just print it here only in detail. Exemptions ki list mein to hai. Section 10 AA is export profit of SEZ unit exempt. You know, you may be selling in the domestic tariff area, that is in India also, and you are exporting also. So whatever is your export profit related to SEZ unit, that will be exempt. First 5 years, for the 5 years, 100%. Next 5 years, 50%. And the next 5 years, it is again 50%, I think, or 35%. I'll tell you. Or next 5 years, 50% or 30%. Sorry, not 50. 30% or transfer to export reserve. I want all of you to write this, please. First 5 years, 100% exempt, next 5 years, 50%. This is not going to be asked to work out, but you should know. Next 5 years, 30% or transfer to export reserve, whichever is higher. All right. Now, how to get the export profit, which is exempt. Okay. So the formula is total profit, total turnover. They'll give an exam. They'll give, dear students, these figures: total profit, total turnover. So export profit, how much is the proportionate? Sorry. Export turnover. Total turnover, total profit. Export profit, how much is the export profit in the export turnover? You can work out. Export profit is equal to cross multiply. Total turnover में total profit इतना है, तो export profit में, export turnover में export profit कितना होगा? Export profit is equal to total profit by total turnover into export turnover. Do you need to mug up or is it clear? Total sales में total profit. So export sales में कितना? So total profit into export profit divided by total turnover. Finished writing, dear students, section 10 AA. Frankly, we are doing just AMT, but 10 AA is a part of this. So instead of doing it with all the exemptions, we'll cover it up here only. It should be a new business and not formed with and all that. Chalo, the very first problem we are doing right now. Three problems we have done for 115 BAC. That's why in continuity I've given the number as fourth sum. Yeah. Mr. S. अच्छा नहीं लगा नाम. Mr. S has income of 45 lakhs. Read the problem carefully. Under the head business and profession, one of the businesses eligible for deduction under section 100% of profit under ATIB. The profit from such business included in the business income is 20 lakhs. Okay, right? So one of the business is eligible for 100% under ATIB and the profit of such business is 20 lakhs. Compute the tax payable by Mr. Sajal, assuming that he has no other income. But what is his business income? 45 lakhs, including ATIB deductions. So we need to add back that deduction. So problem number 4 in your notebook. This is your first problem for this. So read the data also very carefully. Let us solve it all together. Problem number 4 I am doing. Particulars and amount. Regular income. What is the step number 1? Regular income is 45 lakhs. You can write in lakhs like. Okay. Now, tax thereon. Can we compute tax in calculator, or here also if you want to do very quickly? Tax on total income 45 lakhs. First 2.5 nil. Regular tax, not alternative tax regime. 45 lakhs pick up in your calculator. First 250 nil. Next 250 pay 2.5 lakh nil. Next 2.5 lakh 12,500. Next 5 lakh 20% 1 lakh. And 10 lakh के ऊपर 35 lakhs. Are you all with me? 35 lakhs में 30%. How much is it coming? 35 lakhs में 30%. 10 lakh 50,000. So what is the tax? 1050 plus 1 lakh plus 12,500. That is why I taught you, dear students, any topic you do, you should know the tax rates, the slab rates, the special rates thoroughly. The profit from business income is included in the business income is 20 lakhs. Oh, so he has not availed the deduction. 1 minute, dear students. Sajal has 45 lakhs income under the business profession. I thought it to be total income. And one of his business is eligible for ATIB deduction. Profit from this business included above is 20 lakhs. So you have to claim this deduction. Sorry, the calculation will change little. Regular income minus deduction under section 80IB, 20 lakhs. So your total income will come to 25 lakhs. Calculate the tax on 25 lakhs after availing the deduction. So first 10 lakhs it is same. Last 15 lakhs का change हो जाएगा. First 10 lakhs तक 1,12,500. Next 15 lakhs into 30%. 4,50,000. So what is the total tax? 450 plus 1 lakh plus 12,500. 560 to 500 and add ESS 4%. 20 to 500. So what is the normal tax payable along with ESS? Your step 2, I call it as. I'm waiting. Is anyone having doubt till here? Then ask, please. $750 what, dear? At see, 45 lakhs is your income. 20 lakhs you will take deduction. So 25 lakhs. In that, first 10 lakhs tax, so this is only the tax. And next, acha, you're talking about 750. Array, absolutely okay, dear. You have gone in alternative tax regime. This is comparing regular tax and AMT. And now if you go to a alternative tax regime, it's written, if you go for 115 BAC, don't apply AMT. You will not apply 3. Very nice question, Usha Shri, you have asked. Can I ask all of you to look at the screen, something I'm doing here? Regular income or 115 BAC. This is one option, if they say. And if you go for all this, then regular income or AMT. So if you go for regular income or AMT, no 115 BAC. Are you all with me? Ma'am, how will we know that we are doing option 2 now? Hurry, because he has availed ATI deduction. So 115 BAC question will not come. And regular taxes 585. No mistakes in the calculation. It's a nice doubt which you have raised. So I made it clear to everyone that don't calculate your tax as per what I taught you, 5% increase and all. 585 is clear? Now, adjusted total income is, what is your income? 25 lakhs, add back 20 lakhs deductions, what you have availed, and 45 lakhs is your adjusted total income. So what is the tax? AMT, alternative minimum tax, 18.5% on 45 lakhs. 18.5% on 45 lakhs comes to 8,32,500. Add ESS 4% here. 33,300 and your tax payable under AMT. Your step number 4 is calculation, ठीक है? 45 lakhs का 18.5%, 832,500 into 4%, 33,300 and 832,500. So this is like 865,800. What is your normal tax coming to, dear students? ATI ka deduction, if you are taking, then your normal income is less, but the tax is high. Your adjusted total income is quite high, almost like double. Instead of 25 lakhs, you're adding back, and your adjusted total income is like 45 lakhs. But you're still paying how much tax? 865,800. The tax is also high. So which one you have to pay now? Minimum AMT. Whichever is higher. So I'm writing here 5th step. Tax payable higher of step 2 or 4. So I'll pay 865,800. Minimum tax I have to pay. Can I avail tax credit? Answer is yes. Why am I paying 865,800 tax, dear students? Because minimum 18.5% I have to pay. Otherwise, what was my regular tax? 5 lakh. $85 thousand. 2,80,800 carried forward for 15 years. 5-mark problem is over. Compulsory this comes in exam. Yeah, MCQ में या problem है. Please ask your doubt. One more problem I'll take and then close. I thought I will avoid that same problem is happening. 10 minutes also we are starting late too. So I'll make sure I start it on time so that we close on time. I know dinner time for everyone, just for this problem. Is this clear? Can you all please share? Is the problem clear? On your regular income, the regular tax is coming to 585, but on added back income, AMTs, it's a very simple problem. So whichever is higher you have to pay and remaining you can take the credit. Okay, thank you so much for all the messages that it is all clear. AMT is, I told you, if something is very technically tough in the exam, 50 marks, something is very easy. So something very easy is these topics, your case laws related to procedural part, return of income, assess, wo bhi sab bahut scoring hai. Karenge. We'll do all that very nicely. The next topic after this, I'm picking up return of income and assessment procedure, its theory. Then we will go to charitable trust problem. Again, appeals and revisions theory. Then MAT problem. Like this will be the flow of the class. Until now, what classes I've taken, these are like base building classes, but they are very essential. Frankly, one more topic was there in the base building, that is assessment of partnership firm, but I want all of you to be very clear about add and less concept before we start that. For that, watch the revision video of business head. It's of 1 hour 15 minutes and I've given you more than 3 hours view. So usko 2 baar dekho, it will be clear to you. Chalo. Yeah, this is already a past exam question, the 5th one. Rocky LLP is set up in SEZ. So SEZ LLP ko 20 lakhs ka limit is not applicable. Now the unit fulfills all the conditions and during the financial year 21-22 we will take it. It has all set up a warehousing facility for storage and it fulfills all the conditions. 35 AD, capital expenditure 75 lakhs including cost of land. Cost of land is not allowed to be deducted in scientific research and in case of your 35 AD. Ye likh ke rakh lo. Warehouse became operational from 1st April 21 and expenditure of 75 lakhs is capitalized. Now for 21-22, profit of SEZ is given, export sales is given, your domestic sales is given, total profit of the SEZ is given. But in SEZ, export sale is there, domestic sale. So one thing I want to repeatedly say, ask you all, SEZ whole profit will not be exempt under section 10AA. Profit of the SEZ only related to export turnover and domestic turnover. In dono ka total kiye to total turnover and profit from operating warehouse. Now I told you, simple, they could have given the problem only for 35 AD. But 35 AD के साथ they have added this deadly combination और ये बार बार पूछते हैं. There's lot of repetition pattern for at least AMT, I know. So compute the income tax including AMT payable. 5th question, we will do it now. Next, then we will continue. Very quick, very quick. Yes. 5th question now in class. And it is a partnership firm. So first we will calculate the regular tax for It is an LLP. So that you remember ki 30% is the flat rate of tax. So let us start. Profit from warehouse before deduction. Profit from warehouse before deduction is 1 crore and 5 lakh. Less deduction under section 35AD. 35AD. How much you will take 35AD? 75 lakhs. Read the problem, dear students. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth line. 75 lakhs you have done warehouse related expenditure which is allowed. But in that 10 lakhs is the cost of land. So only 65 lakhs deduction is allowed. So what is the profit from warehouse? 105 minus 65 you can do in calculator. 40 lakhs. Any doubt? 35AD, all the expenditures are allowed related to warehouse except cost of land. Scientific research also except cost of land. If you want, you can write here cost of land NA, not allowed. This is your notebook, no? So for you to remember. Now, let us calculate what is the export profit. TT I am writing total turnover, total profit. Export turnover, export profit. You can write like this in exam because I don't believe in mugging up and writing the formulas. Total turnover, total profit, export turnover. So what is my total turnover? 80 lakhs plus 20 lakhs, 100 lakhs. What is my total profit? 40 lakhs. What is my export turnover? 80 lakhs. Anyone is having any doubt in picking up the figure? Export plus domestic, your total turnover is 100 lakhs. What is your total profit of SEZ? 40 lakhs. But in that, how much is export turnover? 80 lakhs. So it will be like 80 lakhs into 40 lakhs divided by 100 lakhs. Kitna aa raha hai? 80 into 40 divided by 100. 32 lakhs. Oh, sorry, I should have made one inner column and outer column. Isko A bit de do. Profit of warehouse ko A bit de do. And this 32 lakhs also let us write in the inner column. What is the export profit you all are getting, dear students? 32 lakhs. Now, what is the total profit of unit? What is the total profit of the unit? 40 lakhs. How much you will exempt under section 10AA? 32 lakhs. And then outer column we should take taxable profit 8 lakhs, which I call it as B bit. I'm waiting. Anyone is having doubt ya koi piche reh gaye or you want me to show screen up? I will do. You can do it in L because there are so many lakhs. Last mein hum pura likhenge. Bilkul allowed hai. Total turnover, total profit, export turnover, export profit. Now total profit is 40 lakhs, but whatever you are doing export from SEZ, section 10AA, 100% deduction. Why 100%? Because the unit is just started in the last 5 years. Is it correct? It became operational. In 1718, 1819, 1920, 2021, abhi theek hai, 5 saal. Otherwise, you will take 50%. Clear or not? Now, what is your regular income? Anyone in the class is having doubt? Please ask. Regular income of LLP. एक तो warehouse का income कितना था? After 35 AD deduction, how much was the income of warehouse? 40 lakhs. And SEZ unit, 8 lakhs. Total income, 48 lakhs. Normal tax. Your normal tax. I call it as CBIT. 48 lakhs ka 30% because it's a partnership firm ki jaise LLP. 14 lakh 40,000 plus ESES 4%. 1440 into 4%. 57,600. So your tax payable normal by LLP CBIT answer is, are you all with me? 14,97,600. 14,97,600. We did a jumbo problem for 115 BAC. Now, usko bhi half an hour laga. So we are taking little time, but it's good. Yeah. Yahan tak is it clear? It's very easy. Your normal taxable income of warehouse is 40 lakhs, export 8 lakhs, on that 30% tax. Now option 2. Tax as per AMT. Let us make it double column only so that we do it. We should do double column. I missed it. Chalo, tax as per AMT. Warehouse business, how much was the profit? 40 lakhs. Add back section 35 AD. 35 AD, how much you have availed the deduction? 65 lakhs. Add back. Now on that, can you claim depreciation on 65 lakhs capital expenditure at the rate of 15%? 9,75,000. In the warehouse, check the flow at home again. Tomorrow, one more problem I will solve and one I'll give as homework. In warehouse business, 40 lakhs is your profit after 35 AD. Add back 35 AD, but that's a capital expenditure, 75 lakhs. So at least you will allow depreciation on that. 9,75,000. So what is your business income for the warehouse? 40 lakhs. Add back 65 lakhs minus 9,75,000. How much you all are getting, dear students? 95,25,000. And now what is your export profit? There also, like your export profit, SEZ profit is 8 lakhs, but you have availed deduction there, no? So whole will be taxable now. In 8 lakhs, you have availed 32 lakh exemption. So add back 8 lakhs plus 32 lakhs. Are you all getting? You have availed exemption, no? Section 10 AA to add back. So how much it will be now? 40 lakhs. Check here. What is your total profit? 40 lakhs. but you took exemption under 10 AA. So you are getting profit 8 lakhs. Add back. So you'll get how much profit? 40 lakhs. Business income and export profit. No, on land you will not get the depreciation also. $13,52,500. You are getting your adjusted total income. Adjusted total income. Clear to all of you? And now on this, how much tax you need to pay? Tax, how much you need to pay? 18.5%. So 13,52,500. It's not 13, no, sorry. 95,25,000 plus 1,35,25,000 into 18.5%. The tax is coming to 25,02,125. And on this 4% ESES you have to pay. 1,000,085. So what is your tax payable under AMT? $26,02,210. 26,02,210. So which is more? Your regular tax, normal tax is 14,97,600 and this is 26,02. So tax payable is higher, higher to be paid. That is nothing but AMT, 26,02,210. Okay, credit you can work out. Is the flow of the problem clear? Two things they have added. Warehouse was routine and then they added this also. Clear to all of you? I'll just explain the steps orally. Listen, all of you. Your regular income, take warehouse deduction, except cost of land, calculate the tax. Your total profit, export profit, take section 10 AA, calculate the tax on your regular income as per 30%. But AMT is 18.5%. Okay. Adding back again the deductions, 35D, but claiming depreciation on that. Is this clear to all of you? Right? So whichever is higher, you need to pay and take the credit. Do one more problem, please, at home without fail. Homework is the essential part. 10-15 minutes लेके जरूर करो. मैम तो क्लास में कराएंगे, but you have to do it independently in the 3 hours. And I want you all to go headstrong to write your exam. Self-confident. Dipti ma'am is not going to stand beside you. So exactly same is the 7th problem with little different figures. So just do it. Little twist is there in that. So just do the 7th problem. 6th भी अगर करना चाहें तो कर सकते हैं. It is simple, and I will check the answers of the 2 problem in the next class. This topic is over, except 10-15 minutes I'll need to check up the answers, and then we are starting with the first actual chapter for your final syllabus, that is your study note 2, return of income. But return of income looks very simple, ma'am, we have done in inter, but look at the questions. जब हम concept के साथ questions करेंगे, how they are framing and asking, very scoring, 1 bit marks. All right, so that's all for today. Thank you so much. Any doubt? Any doubt? AMT's format, tax credit, solved examples are also given so that you can just have a glance and clear those concepts of solved example. Okay? Right. Tomorrow we don't have a class. Have an amazing sleep, spend good family time, and watch the revision videos. Frankly, I'm not saying ki pura din enjoy karo, because your target is just 3 months ahead of you. So watch the revision videos. I've added salary, business head and all, and we will continue this on Monday. Okay? Happy weekend to all of you. No, tomorrow class is not there. That's all for today. Thank you so much.